Well, hello there, it's Christine here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video I am going to cover some Lenormand cards and some meanings and some exercises you can do to practice with them. I hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to change the cameras over. No, just need a little bit of a mess around here. That's better. It makes it a little bit bigger. So what we need to do is, I've decided that I would break them all up into, like the playing cards, I would break them all up into groups of the playing cards. Now, you don't have to read the playing card insert, but if you do have an understanding, it can give you another layer to reading the Lenormand cards. And also, the Lenormand suits are slightly different to playing cards. However, you'll get the gist. I believe if you do both, you get the gist of it. And I just sort of wanted to group, as I said, I wanted to group it different so we could learn it and get on with it straight away for those who want to sort of start practicing, if you like. So, as I said, if you're asking yourself, no more, I've got to learn playing cards now as well, you say, no, you don't. It's just another layer. But all the hearts lets you know that there's a lot going on in relationships, day-to-day life, and events close to home. It's about people who we know, like, and trust. I do have the lady card here who is in the spade section, and I'll just, the reason I put her in was that so that if you wanted to start practicing just with this small group and doing some little practice readings to sort of chunk it, in NLP when you do learning, neuro-linguistic program, you break things into chunks to learn it better, and then it all comes together. So spades, which I will cover again in the next video, demand there are a lot of socializing and communication, and often they're about agreements that have been made. And just to sort of, I'll recap on this in the next video. Clubs demand work and a sense of commitment, and there's often like some hardship involved with them, or loss maybe. And diamonds can bring gains and losses, winners and losers type things. So as I said, I've put her in there so you can sort of start enjoying it, because you want to learn Lenormand, but you want to enjoy it. You don't want to be this slave to rote learning and things like that, you know what I mean? So I'll quickly go through cards, and what will I say? We'll just go through them. My plan is to go through each card and then also give some exercises that you can do with each card, show some what they look like as a group. Okay, the rider is about news, messages, visitors, movement, new beginnings, speed and arrival. So that's his general meaning. He is about progress. In love, it can be positive changes or news about a relationship. And it can also indicate a new love interest or the arrival of a message, a text from a loved one in these days. Career is news about a job offer, promotion or new project, and you can expect things to move quickly if you've applied for a job and your rider card turns up. Health, with the rider, is improvements of health and some sort of new treatment your doctor might be suggesting. So generally the timing with the rider card is very soon and within a few days. When we're looking at the house card here, number 4, you've got the King of Hearts there, it's about home, family, stability, security, comfort, and real estate and a property. It's a home where you live. Generally, this house is a lot of family life stability and feeling that sort of sense of security and home, like home is where the heart is. Love, focusing on building a secure relationships, safe as houses. It can also indicate domestic harmony or anything going on with the family. In career, it's about stability with your job or a home-based business, working from home. Health, just maybe making health remedies, and the family history, home remedies, even cooking and jams and things, eating health, and stability if it's a health question. And please don't rely on cards or psychics or astrology even or anything. For health questions, it's always just like a general idea. Always see your doctor, but it can mean like the stability is going to come in a health situation. You've also got timing for this. It's a long-term thing. Generally, timing can be extended. Just sort of think if you've ever put in for a loan for a house, the time it all takes, and then you can get extensions and things like that while you're waiting for finance to be approved. So this is just a general guide of the context surrounding some of these cards. So when it comes to the health ones, as I said, always see a health professional, because the tree card is a health card as well. It's about health, growth, longevity, root stability, nature, well-being. I'm thinking bark flowers and making home these two together, making home remedies and things like that. The tree represents your health and signifies this long-term, all the things you do to have a long life, as best you can, and have general well-being. In a relationship one, it's about stability and the relationship growing well, and it also can be a bond over time. It can also be in career, like job stability, focusing on development and personal growth within your job. In general health, it is about health and well-being and paying attention to any long-term issues and working with a balanced lifestyle, so that you sort of maintain the best health that you can. And in timing, it's a long-term thing, long waiting, months to years. So the next card we have is the stars. Oh. They're out of order. The stars, will swap over. The stars are all about number 16, hope, dreams, guidance, inspiration, clarity, vision. Sometimes it can be about little pills and things, especially with the tree and the doctor's coming to the house with news of a prescription, and you're going to be taking some sort of medication, but that's just like stretching it, because they do look like little medicines. But generally they are hope, dreams, aspirations, and looking for guidance and clarity. Like we look for the stars. It can also point to fame and recognition and achieving your goals. With love, it's very hope and inspirational that your dreams are going to come true and that love is achievable. With career, it's once again getting acknowledged. It can be receiving guidance that helps you in your job. With health, it's a very positive card. It means that there's clarity in health matters. So if you had the question was, I'm going to see the doctor, what can I expect when I see the doctor about this, I don't know, cough I've had for a little while, you would find with the stars turning up, you're going to get some sort of clarity and understanding as to what's going on, and along with ways to improve. Timing is soon, a few weeks maybe, and on occasion a few months. We have next is the storks. Sorry, they're all having a little jump around. So, because I've got a few notes here, so just so I cover everything for you. The storks are all about change, movement, and upgrades and that's the Queen of Hearts there. Upgrades to things. Queens work behind the scenes, as you know, so it's about, I want to fix this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's often associated with like lots of positive changes and progress. It also is about people coming back into your life and returning, or you're moving back to, you might have lived somewhere and had a house move and you're moving back. The career is it's very positive. You might be getting a transition and asked to step up to do a job while someone's away, and then you go back to your other position and then you get offered the job. I've seen that turn up in readings. Health, it's a good health card. It can be that if you do make positive changes to your lifestyle, that things will really improve for you. Timing soon, within a few weeks and sometimes a few months. And the storks are an energy of transformation, progress. They suggest that changes are coming, because storks come back can be couples, and they also come back to the same nest to nest every year when it's their nesting time. So that's sort of like a really nice sense of reliability, if you like. The next one is we have the dog. He's number 18, and he's the 8 of hearts. And dogs would have to be with hearts, wouldn't they? Loyalty, friendship, trust, support, companionship, and faithfulnulness. The dog represents all those things, and it's also someone who's dependable and trustworthy, someone you can rely on. If in the love question it talks about that your partner's loyal and supportive, it can also suggest that this relationship's built on trust and friendship and a really strong mutual respect, and someone that's always there when you need them. Career, colleagues are supporting you in the work environment. Also good networks, good networking relationships in your career. Health, thinking about support systems and consistent care. You know, like the good neighbour that looks in if you're unwell and brings a casserole and things like that, or helps you out, can run you to the doctors if you're on your own. That's sort of like a health one. And also other people that are going to help you maintain your well-being. Timing, it's just always steady and ongoing with the dog. It's all dogs are there. And it's very much in the now and in the future card. So it's all about dependable and faithful relationships. Then we have the heart card, which is, is he a king? He must be a king. No, he hasn't got a crown on, so he might be a knave of hearts. I never paid too much attention to them. I should have. I just sort of tend to read the suit in general, but you can go as deep as much as you want. Yeah, he'd be a knave, an older one, but yes, young and in love. That's why I put him as a knave. Anyway, this is a card of love, romance, passion, affection, relationships, kindness, and joy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And about being fulfillment and positive emotions, and it's often associated obviously with the heart and health, but also in relationships. It's a deep, passionate love and romance card, and very strong emotional connection, and showing that positive developments are going to develop with a relationship. Like these two together would be someone who is not only someone that they love very deeply, but they're also their friend and their mate in life. You know, it's sort of, looking at these four together, you would think, well, it's all long lasting as it goes, a relationship that's gone on a long time, because they've got a deep friendship as well as being lovers, if that in relationships. So that therefore it says this is overall joy and emotional fulfillment. I hope I'm not confusing people. If you've watched the previous video, you'll have a list of places where you can get meanings, or you may have your own books. That's the way to go. Timing's usually within a few weeks. Health is emotional well-being, healthy heart, and the importance of maintaining the balance between emotions and physical health. So it's really funny that these ones, when you line them up like that, they sort of all tell a story already without us even having to know the meanings, if you get the way I see it. Anyway, now we have the moon. Emotional. Stars and moons. They represent our emotion, our intuition and dreams. It signifies recognition, fame and honour. The moon shines light on things. The moon can give emotional depth and intuition to a relationship. You know how people can often have that psychic connection with someone? That would be with the moon beside the man or lady. It's highlights of influence. It can be your unconscious mind thinking and your feelings that are deep inside you. Career, you're going to get some recognition or honour. It can also be a card of fame or in the spotlight, you know, like when people get awards, like when they have those football award things or Academy Awards. That's very much a moon card. With health, it's about the emotional well-being, but also can suggest cycles in health and to look after health within the cycles, be it age. And it's also in timing. It works in with the lunar cycles. That's why Lenormand cards can be good to work with astrology, because you can sort of work in with your moon and align with the phases of the moon quite easily with that. So the moon brings us to our emotional and that intuitive aspect of our life, highlighting the importance of our dreams and recognition, and the influence that we have on a situation is important with that, being the Eight of Cards. Oh dear, I've left the fish out. Wait a minute. There should have been, well, fish should be one. I was just thinking what's next, using my memory. But the man card is a heart card, and he is about masculinity, obviously male, brother, father, any male figure. But you don't have to get tense about it has to be a man or a male figure. It can be someone that has like masculine energy. So, wonder where. Okay. Pardon me. I hope there's not a card missing, or we will be in the thick of the mud. No. Well, we'll leave it at that, and if I've missed one, that's okay. We shall find it out later. No, the cards are fish of diamonds. I don't know what made me think fishes were heart. But anyway, the man card can be right in the now. It can be a male partner. It can be a male partner in business. In the careers, it could be your boss, a male, anyone male that's in the question of concern, or someone with male energy. And it's very much in the now. And then with the lady card, we had the idea. She is the female energy, and she is spades. So she's, when I said there's like a little bit of commitment and stuff, there's often about, well, she's waiting to hear from him maybe. But I know that sounds a bit stereotyped, but sometimes when you're reading for a lot of people, that is how it is all happening. One person's waiting for the other one. So she's a female figure, feminine energy, and it often represents the significant person in the questioner's life, be it a partner, sister, or mother, female influence, and the same with the man. She can be a female in the workplace. It can be health issues that are sort of feminine issues, and timing. It's also very much, these two cards are in the now. So I've got some ideas of how we can just put some cards together for you to practice, so you just get the idea of it. What do we have here? We have the rider, and we have the house and the tree. So this is about the news of a family's health, or it can be an idea about, this combination gives a message of stability in the household. And it all, once again, it's all about the question that was asked. So if the question was asked, when will we hear news about what's happening with mum and dad at home, and just assuming mum and dad live in another country, well, a rider coming to the house would be telling you news of their health. I can't think of another question, but or is the house going to last? Yes, things like that. Then we can have stars with the storks. I put some exercises down that you might like to play with. And this is a change that's going to bring about a lot of happiness in your life, a lot of commitment to what's happening in your life with a relationship question. And it's all about things returning back to normal if there's been an upset in that cards like that. So, and then with the heart, how would that work? And the dog and the moon makes a nice read. Sorry about that, I've got cards everywhere. This is a very loyal and emotionally supportive relationship, like I was saying before when I was crisscrossing them around in the way I had them in order. This combination can highlight the deep bond between a faithful friend or partner, and that intuitive as I was saying before, that intuitive understanding that that people can have in friendships and relationships. So if we have put them in another order with the stork, I don't know whether to swivel them round or what to do. With the stork and the house and the heart, there's positive changes, positiveness that bring emotional fulfillment. And it talks about how in the home life, in your home, because it'll be about your home life with the house card there, that things are going to settle down at home, and there's more harmony and emotional satisfaction in the house. Things are going well. So these were to sort of illustrate different combinations of things that were happening. And then that's a strong relationship. That could be almost a connection. They're very faithful to each other, but they could also have a strong connection as brother and sister. And so they are some of the 3 things you can do to start shuffling around with your cards, feeling your cards, and working out, this is what I would like, let them grow with you. And some wonderful positive changes. I just thought of, so if we have the rider, if you ask the question, what positive change can I expect in my home life in the coming month, you would have the house and the stork. And that would be there's some up and coming positive changes, or you're going to get some news regarding the home and the family life all going well, an improvement, or someone returning to the home. If you were to ask, how will my current relationship develop, it'd be nice if you saw the heart and you saw the dog and we had the moon, because it explores the emotional depth, because the moon is about deep emotions and the intuitiveness and the connection that you have that is loyal, and there's a lot of loyalty and strength there in the relationship, but there's also a strong intuitive connection in that relationship. But anyway, have fun with it. And next video I will put some more another group together, and you can hopefully it will help. Bye for now.